Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, for some reason, decided to build a house out of basic shapes. I don't even know why. I just got the idea and I thought that it would be a really cool video idea. Well, to be honest, it wasn't really that hard. Like, I thought it would be much harder, but I didn't add as much detail as I thought I would because I was gonna go for like a full-on Victorian type thing with like all the detail and like so much detail. But I went with something pretty simple because, well, I just wanted to build for fun, so like I just did that. I used this picture as a reference, so yeah, in the picture it kind of looks like a cottage type house, but when I made it, it kind of looks like a farmhouse. I don't know why. I think it's the door that made it look like a farmhouse because I used like a wood paneling for the door. But yeah, the house is like, you know, when you make a house out of basic shapes, you're gonna have to make the back and the front be exactly the same unless you're some kind of pro builder. But I cannot build roofs for my life because like roofs are so annoying because like I don't know, something about them, I can't make them. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, you know. So I kind of just made the back and the front exactly the same so that the roof would not be much of a problem. So yeah, the roof thankfully was pretty simple to make. Otherwise I would actually give up because I can't do roofs. I will not do them to save my life. This window that I made is like, it's not super detailed, but it looks super detailed. I don't know why. It's probably because like the texture I used, because I used what's it called, foil, whatever texture it was, that kind of like shines when the light hits it. I like that so much. But you know, I really like the color scheme that I used, like the blue and the white concrete. I think I could make a really nice Mediterranean house using this texture, except I would use a green instead because green is more Mediterranean than blue. So that's the texture I was talking about with like the foil like reflecting the light. And this is the door that I was saying kind of made it look like a farmhouse because you see this wood paneling. That's what they use on like barn doors, and I don't know why I decided to do a door like this, but it was the only thing I could think of in that time. So yeah, it was actually kind of relieving to build a house without worrying about the interior because I don't hate doing interiors. I just hate having to do like a really nice exterior plus having a really nice interior because it's like really hard because when you make a custom roof, like some basic shape bits kind of stick into the interior, so when you're decorating it you can see some bits from the exterior in the interior. Do you know, I don't know how to explain it, but if you understand, you understand. If you don't, then I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain it any better. But anyway, I decided I was initially gonna, like, you know those box lights that Bloxburg has? I was gonna put them behind the window, but then I thought that makes it look very cartoony. It doesn't really make it look realistic, so I changed my mind after that. So I just used the foil texture instead. I also made a little window. You know, to be honest, the only upside of making things out of basic shapes is that you can put windows onto the roof. Like, you know, oh my god, you know like gable roofs, the triangular bit? I can put windows there. But if you use like a normal roof, you can't do that. You're gonna have to like put a decal or something. But that's the only good thing about it. The only bad thing, there's a lot of bad sides to it because like if you're gonna make an interior with it, then you're gonna have to double layer the basic shapes for the walls because you're gonna have to color the inside and the outside. So that's the main reason why I did not do an interior. Also, I do not want to do an interior out of basic shapes. Like I do not have the will to live to do that because like that would take so much time because you have to make the couch, the pillows, the kitchen appliances out of basic shapes. But if I did an interior of this using not using basic shapes and using normal things, I think that would be pretty nice. But the interior is really small, so I don't know if I can fit everything. I'll probably only be able to fit like a kitchen and a living room downstairs and then probably a bedroom in the roof, you know. But I was also gonna add a greenhouse in this house, but I didn't because I was too lazy and I wanted to get it done. I actually built this house all in one sitting. Like, I did it all in one go, and I'm proud of myself for that because I literally never do that. I procrastinate a lot, so it takes a while for me to get a house done. But this took me like 3 hours to do, like 2 hours type thing. I don't know, around 2 hours to do. It's just, and it didn't really cost that much as well. It was only the custom trees that made it cost a lot because I used like decals and like everything was custom. So the custom trees costed like 30,000 each. So I used 2 of them, so that's 60,000. So I think this build is like 200,000, something like that. So not really that expensive. But again, I did not add as much detail as I was hoping to because I was feeling really lazy and I did not do an interior. So that's probably why it's pretty cheap. But you know, I also, this little pop-out thing, I feel like it's too big. I wish I could go back and make it smaller. I could, but I'm probably never gonna. So it is what it is. And like, I added a bunch of detailing like on the edges of the roof. I did not do that at the back because again I was lazy, and I didn't do them on the side either. So I also made, like, for the garden I made the fence out of basic shapes as well, which wasn't really that hard. It's just a fence. Okay, I used default plants in the garden, but that is technically not the house. So it's still made up out of basic shapes, even though the garden does have default plants, but it's fine. The garden is the garden and the house is the house. It's separate, so it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did. I did not record me doing the garden because I forgot. That's all I did. I just forgot. So I will show you guys the garden in the tour. So this is the final product, and I added a bunch of detailing on the walls as well. I added like these brick texture decals and then structurals as well to give it more of a, you know, finished look. And the back, I will show you the back. Give me a second, let me get around there. Yeah, the back is really plain, but we don't talk about that. And these are, oh my god, these are the custom trees I was talking about. The smaller one is 25,000 and this one is 30,000. And I also used custom bushes as well and the vines as well. That really made the house a lot better. And yeah, I did use some default plants that are already in game. And I also used what's this called, a mailbox, and but that's the only non-basic shape thing in here. The fence as well is basic shapes, as you can clearly tell. I think I may have made it a little bit too short, like anybody could break in, like, oh my god. But anyway, I think I might have forgotten to color these, but it actually goes with the house. So yeah, this is the final thing. I do think it's like really realistic, and I do want to make more videos like this, and if you have any video ideas, please tell me because I am running out of ideas. So yeah, I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed, and bye!